This is Jamal Hassan from Bermuda, and I'm here to share a few things with you about getting tough and why I think you should get tough. You have to learn to cherish yourself, cherish your time. Because if you don't cherish yourself and you don't cherish your time, nobody else will. And people will prey on that. They would exploit that. Because when somebody doesn't have self-love, it's a weakness and a vulnerability. Because what happens is you start opening up to everybody. You start opening up to people who don't have your best interests. And people will come along as if they're trying to help you. But in reality, they're trying to help themselves. So my definition of toughen up is being aware of the pitfalls and traps and protecting your interests, protecting your spirit, guarding your mind, guarding your spirit, guarding your integrity. Saying, you know what? That person wants my time today, but what am I going to get out of that? Because you cannot keep on just giving up your time and you're not getting nothing in return. It's an exercise in vain. So you have to learn to show love, but don't allow people to take advantage of you and rule over you and run over you, because that's what's going to happen if you just go along with other people's plans. When people call you, if you just jump, that shows them that you don't value your time. That shows them that anytime they call you, you can get up and run. So therefore, they're going to exploit that as a vulnerability and a weakness. That's what they're going to exploit that as. And to me, that really is a vulnerability and a weakness. You can't be just getting up as soon as somebody calls you and jumping and running. You got to learn to tell people no, especially if it's not going to uplift you. What's the sense of doing something knowing you don't want to do it? Knowing it's going to irritate you. Why? Because you feel like if you tell somebody no, you're a sinner. Let me tell you something about life. Nobody's entitled to tell you yes, and nobody's entitled to tell you no. People have the right to tell you no. People have the right to tell you yes. People have the right not to answer you. But you have those very same rights. So you cannot allow yourself to be used as a tool, because people will exploit you and use you as a tool. And you don't have to be rude about it when you're telling people no. You don't have to be disrespectful about it. And as a matter of fact, you see something in my eye? As a matter of fact, you don't even have to explain to people why you're saying no. Okay? It's not like your parents are asking you to do something around the house or something. But this message is more for the adults. But I use the analogy of, it's not like you're answering your parents in your household to draw an example. You know, of course, when you're a child and you're coming up living in your parents' household and they actually do your chores or something, that's different. But now you're an adult. You got people asking you for favors, asking you to join them, whether it's a political group or a religious group or a cultural group, or join them at an outing, at a picnic, or at a club to watch a soccer game. You may not want to do that. So don't compromise your happiness just to go along with other people's agendas. Because at the end of the day, if you're not doing what makes you happy, why do it? Do it because you want to, not because you have to. And stop trying to do things to please and appease people, because it doesn't get you nowhere. It's about self. Those are my definitions of toughening up. Stop answering yes to everybody. Prioritize yourself. Put yourself first. If you want to go do something for yourself, do that before you do anything for anybody else. I mean, my child, my son, his priority. Anything he needs, I'm stopping what I'm doing. I'm getting prioritized, take care of my child. That's my pride and joy. That's me. But basically, outside of that, I'm not dropping what I'm doing because every day I do what I love. And you gotta learn to do what you love to get enjoyment out of life. If you're not doing what you love, you're not gonna get enjoyment out of life. So take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and look around. What do you think about me recording in her? Do you like the scene? Do you like the setting in her? Do you like the lighting in her? What do you like? Let me know what you like and what you dislike about my recordings and my message. Critique me. Let me know what's going on. Meditate, 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 meditate. Meditation's good. Clears the mind. It relaxes you. Meditate once more. Bless your soul.